Hey folks, welcome back to My Kitten Reads. I'm Eleanor and this is a very belated and probably very short November wrap up. I'm sorry I've been delayed on this. I just haven't been in the mood for it and I'm basically forcing myself to do it now before this headache I have today gets any worse. And I'm not even sure whether I'll get another video done this weekend. I might, I've got an idea, but this is the weekend before Christmas and I will be going to my parents' place on Monday, and so I probably won't get any videos done while I'm there for 2 weeks. So yeah, this might be the last video for the year, it might not. Who knows? Let's be quick. Headache. So I did read 10 things in November, and most of those 10 things were Miss Fisher novels that I was rereading. I went through a bit of a phase of rereading mostly the later books, the ones that I haven't really reread, that I've only really read the once. So yeah, I read Death by Water, which that one, I may not remember all of these, but that one is the one where she goes on a cruise to New Zealand, which I actually really like that one. Unnatural Habits, which my brain is not computing. Forgotten which one that is. Whoops. These are all by Kerry Greenwood, by the way. I read Death Before Wicket, which is, of course, the one where she goes to Sydney and gets embroiled in cricket matches, and there's mentions of Bradman. Murder in the Dark, Murder on a Midsummer Night, and then Murder in Mendelssohn, which is the one with the choir, so I really quite enjoyed that one. Away with the Fairies, and Raisins and Almonds. So those are like 8 Kerry Greenwood Miss Fisher novels that I reread. And then there were 2 new, or at least new to me, one very new, like literally the day it came out, and one new to me, Austen Variations. It's been that kind of a month really, in November. And so one was Lady Catherine Takes Charge by Shana Grandison. That is the second in her new series of Takes Charge books, where in each book, they're not like a series as in they're the same story, but they're a series as in they're themed by a character taking charge who doesn't usually take charge in the original novel. In this case, Lady Catherine takes charge and has a bit of, I think this is the one where Anne de Bourgh might have died young. And it sort of shocks Catherine and she reassesses her life and everything changes from there. And then I read, also by Shana Grandison, Cinderliza, which is a kind of Cinderella fairy tale-ish retelling of Pride and Prejudice, where Lizzie and Jane's mother passes away, and they have a brother who goes to live with their other relatives who are noble, because Mr. Bennet can't cope, and then Mr. Bennet gets compromised by someone else, by basically the Bingley's mother, and has to marry her, and so they become step-siblings, but they're like all the evil step-siblings, and it's, yeah, and Lizzie stayed, and Jane ends up getting sent to live with her relatives as well, but Lizzie refuses to go and remains in charge of the household because, of her father. So it's all very dramatic and very Cinderella-y. So there's that. So those are the 10 things that I read in November. Not very exciting. Although rereading some of those Miss Fisher books, I can totally count some of these later ones as queer rep, because there's actually, in the later books, there's quite a number of queer characters, which is really interesting. So yeah, that's what I read in November. I'm really sorry this is so short and so late, but I have a headache and I need to go to bed. So yeah, I'll see you all again soon, maybe. Bye.